OTT, you and me both know that this war ain't gonna end until Matt gets his chain. Like as much as like I know you want to hear a different answer, that's literally how you know Matt really like, you know, wants his chain. And obviously we ain't gonna give you another chain because that's how we operate in the Mandem. You know, we don't like giving out chains like that. You know, we ain't like other groups where we'll just hand out a different chain. It doesn't work like that.
I feel you. So I have a rebuttal question for you, and like answer honestly. If you guys continue to keep getting smacked around, right? Is that still going to be the case where you just never end the war even though you're losing it?
I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is me.
Like, that's a serious question. Like, because if the answer is no, right? Because like we haven't lost a single fight in 4 days, like since this has started. I haven't seen the pavement, and people are getting picked off one by one. And yeah, we are fighting in groups as well, and it's not going well for you guys in general. Okay, you are taking sprays. I can appreciate that. But I'm just asking, if we continue to fuck with you and fuck on you for the next 3 to 4 days, are you still going to have the same energy where it's just like it'll never end until I get the chain? Because at some point something's got to give, right? Like a chain isn't as important as you guys getting smoked around.
Look, I'm gonna be honest here, and truth be told, I don't feel like every time we have a 6 and you guys have a 6, we haven't fought once.
Please do me a favor and stop talking about
no, but like
numbers.
Like no, okay.
Please.
All right. All right. When have we had like a normal street fight? Like as in like we have a good amount of people, you guys have a good amount of people. Like when has there been an actual good fight? Maybe today we had 4, you guys had 6. Fair enough, right? But like in the same time, like when we have like a good fight, like I don't get where the whole point of saying
so
we're
if you're
getting
gonna bring up numbers, please, hey, if you're gonna bring up numbers, all right, just try not to talk out your ass. You had 5, we had 6, and to be perfectly honest with you, for half of that fight, one of our boys, his head had popped, so he had came back like 7 minutes into the fight. All right, and I'm just being transparent. We had 6, you had 5. You also had high ground, and you were already set up. And we still went in there and did it. Now, we put down 3 of yous, and then one of your guys, don't know who it was, decided to shoot a cop, and then the cop started shooting at both of us. So that's the reason why we left. So when you go on Twitter and you go and say, 3 of you dudes went down and 3 of us, it's a bold-faced lie. And now when I'm talking to you, and I'm being very direct, now you're coming up with excuses as if none of this shit counts. When Patar is getting smoked 2-3 times a day, when Denzel is getting smoked as well, when Matt is getting smoked, I don't care if they're by themselves. I don't care if they're at groups of 2 or 3. At some point, you have to ask yourself, is getting shot on the regular, even though you don't have 6 against 6, there has to be a time where a $35,000 chain is not worth your life. Now, I will tell you this. If we are getting smoked, I will give you the chain back because I'm not going to put my gang into that.
I'll let him talk. I'll let him talk.
I'll let him talk. Getting shot every day. And I'm just going to say, no, I'm going to keep the chain. I'm getting a vibe that it doesn't matter what we're doing to you. You are basically saying this will never end until we get the chain back. And if that's the mentality you have, I'll just give you the chain back. But like, if you guys are getting smoked, you need to know when to say, okay, enough's enough. Because, dude, I respect you guys to a degree. I do. And I will say the fact that you guys are fighting Rust and us at the same time.
I'll let him vent, man. I'll let him vent.
Groups will try and get out of one or the other. Like they'd come to us and be like, okay, you know what? Keep the chain. Or they go to Rust and say, you know what? Let's just end our differences. We're just going to focus on one group. So like, I do respect your guys' heart. But at the same time, dude, you cannot...
Sorry. You put on silent. Sorry, carry on.
At the same time, you cannot measure what you guys are doing by a number of people in a fight. You have to understand that people are getting smoked over a $35,000 chain. And just because you're taking sprays and you've got circles on a GPS and you all know how bad this spray system is, that doesn't offset the fact that you guys are still getting laid out. Now, it's not like a complete and utter
I
landslide.
don't get where he gets
where it's like,
laid out.
you guys can't even breathe and every minute you're on the ground. But like, dude, when I tell you, this isn't going well for you. We have spent $0. Our account is going up every single day. We are up 14 deagles.
I ain't gonna
have
argue
not
him, Try. I ain't
spent
gonna
a
argue him.
cent. You guys have spent millions, and I understand you guys have a lot of money. But the cold hard truth is, dude, if you didn't have basically an unlimited amount of money, you already would be out of this from the amount of money that you spent and how bad that you've been down. And I'm not exaggerating. These are all facts. So I'm asking you, if we continue to put on this pressure for the next 3 or 4 days, are you going to concede and give me a secondary chain, or just tell me to keep this one? Or are you going to have the same energy that this never ends until we get our $35,000 chain back?
I'd like to talk about our whole. First and foremost, you guys ain't smoking us. I don't know where you're getting with that. Alright, look, fair enough. You catch some like 1 or 2 man lacking, right? And here and there we have fights. But I wouldn't say you're smoking us to a certain degree, like to no degree.
It's not a yeah. I get it.
I like look, catch a Patar or Els at the vault, for example. Catch 2 man lacking. Wow, I wouldn't say that's smoking. Like I wouldn't say you're fucking us over to the extent where we should concede or like, because we've definitely got you guys down as well.
What happened?
But I wouldn't say that's smoking though.
You've taken down 3 people, and one of which was a car that hit her. You've taken down 3.
But what I'm saying is you ain't smoking shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like I don't understand why you guys are saying we're getting smoked in this war.
We went in during NA, wiped you guys all out, took all of your shit, Vinny included. You remember that? Were you there for that? I don't know if you were. They got smoked. Every day there has been at least 2, if not 3 of you guys that have been down and robbed multiple times. I'm telling you, dude, the deagles that we are. Like,
I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue.
In the trunk right now, they are all down to about 8%, 10%, 9% quality left, and all the guns we've been getting from you are all stashed away at 94%, 95%. You are literally giving us an unlimited amount of guns. And when you go to take a, we don't even bother going there because it's impossible to defend because of the time.
Listen, we know where you get smoked.
So if you consider that a W over your boys getting clapped because they're quote unquote lacking, and dude, you'd be losing even harder if you didn't sit in helicopters for 6 to 8 hours a day and go to places that we can't even get at you. These are just facts, man. So at some point you have to say, is Patar's life, is Matt's life, is whoever's life that's getting fucking wrecked daily worth this $35,000 chain?
Listen, OTT. Though I ain't gonna argue you here. All right.
Okay.
Look, what I'm saying is, if we gave you the same attention we gave to Ross right now, and look, compare. No.
Let him talk. Yeah, just let him talk.
Compare our war to our current war, you guys, right? We've been giving them attention because they deserve it. Look, I don't understand. No. If you really listen, if you really didn't want this war, right? Why steal the chain in the first place? And then why complain, right, of how we war, what we do? We sit on helicopters, right? Man on your roof, blah blah blah. Why complain and then argue about how we war and how we do something specific? Because our time for you is like it's not worth our time. We won't put our full efforts into you guys. We don't give a fuck.
But your guys are dying. Your guys are dying.
So is your guys. So is your guys as well.
No, they're not. 3 people. One of which get hit by a car. I'm not joking. What are you talking about? Our guys. Can you name a time? Name it.
Oh, bro, the amount of people we call you guys that, bro, Jose, the guy who we took off your block, the day before that as well. The day before that as well, we caught 2 of your guys lacking. Don't chat to me about, bro. If I would say in an even border, you guys are up by 2 bodies, max. On a big man thing, in a border of how many bodies have gotten down in the past 5 days. You guys up by 2. Don't get me started. You guys caught us lacking on our block.
Somebody shoot him, please.
Alright, guys.
Somebody shoot him, please. Please, fuck, please. I can't anymore. I can't. I'm sorry, bro. I just can't. I can't listen to the cap. I know a cap is a UK thing, but I just can't listen to it anymore.